So let's get back to it here because we are live at the Paycom Center where the Thunder, they can feel it. They're now just one win away from winning their first title here in Oklahoma, and it was a really special night for J-Dub. He dropped 40, all flats, right, Perk?
Yeah.
Let's take a look back at the last three players who dropped 40-plus in a finals win. Starting with Giannis. He scored 50 in Game 6 to clinch the 2021 finals. That's also tied for the most points in a finals clincher in NBA history. And then the next year, the Warriors faced a 2-1 deficit, and that's when Steph Curry, he went off 43.7 threes to tie the series up. The 7 threes are tied for the third most in a finals game, and Golden State went on to win that series. It actually reminds me in some ways of this one. And then last night, J-Dub, he scored a playoff career high, 40 points to lead the Thunder to a pivotal Game 5 win. He did it in just 35 minutes. That's the fewest in a finals 40-point game since minutes were tracked. Some would say he's standing on something.
This is my camera.
That's going to be your camera.
Standing on business. You better stand on business. Stand on business. Hell yeah, we standing on business today. Standing on business. He did just that. That boy stood on business last night. He been standing on business all series long, especially the last 3 games, and I'm talking about J-Dub. That gave me Scottie Pippen vibes, 1991 vibes. You talking about Game 5, NBA Finals, biggest stage, and you go out there, you hang a 40-piece, right? I already think Scottie Pippen is the best, Robin of all time. This was one of those games right here where your Robin showed up. And look at Scottie back in the day. You see him? Scottie Pippen back in the day. Look up, Malika, because you was young. I don't even think you remember this moment. Rock the cradle right here. But when you think about Robins and you think about what SGA needed, we asked all year long who was going to be that bona fide number 2, rise to the occasion. Was it going to be J-Dub? Was it going to be SGA? He has finally came up and stepped up to the plate. That guy is a certified number 2 option, 1B on this team.
Tim, you've been covering this team all year long, and you were hearing and sometimes asking the questions to J-Dub about, can you do it? Can you do it consistently? Can you be that guy? What did he show you last night?
I mean, it was a statement performance. It's been a statement postseason run ever since he went through the worst 3-game shooting funk of his career in that Denver series. You remember 10
Gotta have that funk.
Over 3 games. Big time Game 7. Hey, they got blown out in Minnesota last in Game 3. How's he respond? Then playoff career high 34. Last night, I got to have it. Pivotal game high 40. And the thing about J-Dub is the Pippen comparison isn't just that he can be that 1B. It's that he does everything. He can facilitate. He can guard 1 through 5. The man started at center in some games this year. I mean, rebounding, slashing. Whatever they need for this guy to help them win, J-Dub can do it.
He has a storybook run from his days in Santa Clara. This is a 3-star. This wasn't Perk coming out of high school. No D1 offers. It was Iona and Santa Clara, and he ended up going to Santa Clara. And it took 3 years for him to be a true NBA prospect. He was 52nd going into his junior year, and then boom, now he's in a lottery pick. I remember going to see him play his freshman year. I wasn't thinking anything NBA about this kid.
Yeah.
But for him to be doing what he's doing, it's an incredible motivational story for a lot of mid-major kids out there.
I had a chance to sit down with him before Game 5, and I asked him, what is the one thing that nobody sees but that you still wear that influences the way that you play? And he told me losing last year. He told me that he couldn't fully describe the feeling of having everybody expect them to do it, to get there, and to let himself down and other people down. And he has been wearing and thinking of that feeling ever since he wasn't able to complete the mission. And that has driven so much of his work this year to say, you know what, everyone believed in me and I let myself down. Now I'm going to go out and show you what I've always known that I'm capable of. Do you think, Mark, that are we coming back here? It's
absolutely not.
All right, but that's what.
So.
But we've had so much fun.
Can I ask you this though? If he has another big game, could he be MVP?
No.
Finals MVP? No. It'll be an uphill battle with Shea in the mix. Shay's had just an incredible season.
Yeah.
But if we're not coming back here, and I don't know whether we are or not, It's been awesome to spend some time in Oklahoma City here, to get to know the people here in Oklahoma City who have been nothing short of exceptional. And there's one, I'm going to say young man here in this arena, a security guard, and his name is Coach Mack. And he has been so welcoming to all of us. He's actually been the security guard who has stood outside of our green room every single day. And his story is incredible. Our Mark Spears has more.
Okay, look like my bus is here, guys. Bus 1's coming, guys. Bus 1. Shay, how you doing, Uncle Shay? There he is. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Styling and profiling. All right, big fella, let's do it. Coach Matt, but I just get a good relationship with those young men. It's just kind of rewarding to them. There's somebody here that takes them under their wing, you know. I like that jacket, player. Woo. Nobody ever forgets Coach Mack.
You wear Coach Mack as your name tag. So when you took the job here, did your name tag always say Coach Mack?
It had Marvin. I said, oh, what the? No, we got to fix this. That's me, but it's not me. So they said, what do you want to do? I said, put Coach Mack on there. Thank you very much.
Coach Mack. Brother, how are you?
So, Coach.
Well. Coach.
And we've been riding with Coach Mack for many moons, and we'll continue to ride with Coach Mack.
Marvin Mack's name tag that reads Coach Mack is a reminder of his life before becoming a security guard in the NBA.
My background in basketball, I played high school ball in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Guthrie Blue Jays, state champs in 1968. Then got recruited to Langston University, which is HBCU.
Mack played college basketball at Langston University from 1969 to 1973. In the early 1980s, Mack officially became Coach Mack as a high school girls basketball coach in OKC.
Frederick Douglass High School, I was the girls coach there, 80-81 up until 05.
Coach Mack's first NBA team was the New Orleans Hornets when they temporarily moved to Oklahoma City after Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Now 20 years later, Coach Mack remains in these halls, still greeting players before every home game.
I currently hold a position of security for the visiting team, so I've got the best of both worlds.
It's all good in the neighborhood, baby. Yeah, good to see you. Yes, sir. You too.
I show love on this side of the hallway, show love even the more on the opposite side of the hallway. And all those kids just embrace me.
All right, Coach Mack, you good? Yes, sir.
People like Coach Mack. They're like a breath of fresh air. He's happy to be there, happy to hold the door for you.
All right, got your hands are full. I'll take it.
Yeah,
you bet.
He's a big part of what we do.
My Jay, come on in. Keep him encouraged, baby. And be ready when you go.
Coach Mack also isn't afraid to offer some friendly coaching advice when he feels it's needed.
Yes, sir.
When I first got here, everybody was calling him Coach, and I didn't really know why. But like the more that I come into the arena, he's like always like giving me like little like tips about the game.
Yeah, he'll pop me with some advice from time to time, and I take note. I think he treats everybody with respect and dignity, and I think he's a great presence.
What would a championship mean to you?
Oklahoma City won't be the same if we pull this thing off. I just love what I do. I guess everybody knows Coach Mack all across the country. Not bragging, it's just that when you show love to people, people show love back.
Oh, Coach Mack is just so special, and he has been so lovely and wonderful and welcoming into us, and he was so excited to show his wife this feature as well, which I just love. But Mark, in talking to him, there was one story, right, that stood out to you. What was that?
Well, you saw the brief picture of Kobe Bryant, April 11th, 2016. Kobe Bryant plays his last game in Oklahoma City in this building. After the game, Coach Mack gets a tap on the shoulder. Hey, Kobe Bryant wants to take a picture with you. Like, what? He said he's been chronicling his season, his last season, and he wants to take a picture with you. And he said that's the greatest moment of his hallway career.
I love it, that it's not Coach Mack wanting to take a picture with Kobe. It's Kobe wanting to take one with Coach Mack. I would have thought the greatest moment of his career was getting one with Perk, but I would say that Kobe Bryant is right up there, too.
Perk, but he said he remembers yelling at your older boys in the hallway.
There you go. Well, Coach Mack, we wish you all the best if we don't come back here to Indy. Coming up, a healthy Caitlin Clark, though, and the Fever showed everyone they can compete with the best, but can they ascend to a true championship slag? He has his one and only pre-draft workout today with the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas. Several players, GM Nico Harrison, they were all in attendance for this workout that was a light workout, right? And who better to report on the future #1 pick than our Tim McMahon. Howdy, Tim. What are you hearing about how this workout went?
Howdy, Malika. Look, like you said, this is not a workout in the sense of an evaluation or a tryout.
Sure.
This is a get to know you. Hey, check out our facilities.
A practice.
This is going to be your locker. You know,
First date when you know you're getting married type deal.
Yes, exactly, that sort of thing. And obviously they're excited about Cooper Flagg, the buzz about Cooper Flagg. I'm told Jason Kidd sees shades of another Duke guy in Cooper Flagg, a guy who Jay Kidd shared the Rookie of the Year award with, Grant Hill. Cooper Flagg's really going to have a chance, especially early in the season when Kyrie Irving's out, to play a point forward type of game. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot, and you know, Jay Kidd thinks that he can facilitate, he can be a ball in the hand kind of primary guy offensively as a teenage rookie.
He has impressed sort of every step along the way here, but I think back to last summer, right? Team USA camp, and hearing from Anthony Davis and LeBron James, how impressed they were with this young man, that stands out to me. But Mark, you were actually there.
Yeah, no, the coaching staff loved him. They thought he was coachable. He asked a lot of questions. He peppered the vets with questions. He was not intimidated. They just thought that he was the best player there, which is saying a lot. Not in terms of USA team, but the JV team, you the better player there and you're 17 years old? That's not supposed to be possible.
He's the youngest player in the draft and has that type of maturity. I'm really excited.
Well, I saw it last year when they was in the McDonald's All-American game. I was there, and you remember, he reclassed up. Right, you got most guys reclassing the other way, right? Yeah. He reclassed up, and I just saw like how he was carrying himself. It was like, nah, I know I'm the youngster in here, but I still feel like I'm him. And that was in the McDonald's game with Harper and Trey Johnson and those guys, and you know, so again, he always had that old soul. Looking forward to it.
And then the NBA draft is sort of the next big event on the